All right, let's take a look at some of the newest fiction books in the Usborne release for the summer of 2018. First of all, we're going to start out with the That's Not My Bee. There are over 50 books in this series, which is our most popular series for ages 1 through 4. These are going to be the books for those little ones who love to touch and feel things. And I don't know if you can see on the video, but these are the touchy-feely spots. These are a really soft spot on the bee. And the story goes through, that's not my, and it tells why it's not the animal or the object in the story. And then at the end, it will tell that's why. So that's not my bee. His feelers are too bumpy. And each feeler has a little bumpy page on it, or bumpy spot. And then another thing that happens in this book is there's a little white mouse hidden on every single page. And kids love to find this as they go through the story. And it will become just as popular or just as exciting as the actual storyline to find this little guy in the story. So as you can see, that's not my bee. His tummy is too fuzzy. His hive is too rough. His eyes are too shiny, and they're puffy and soft. And then on the last page, that's my bee. His wings are so sparkly. So lots of different titles that you can choose from with the That's Not My. I showed you the Peek Inside a Tree in the nonfiction section, and this is one of our newest Peek Inside storybooks in the fiction section. And you are going to find that these books, they're hard board quality pages, and they have beautiful cutout pieces. Very intricate details as you go through. The looking glass you can see is beautiful. The Woodsman's Forest. Just a fun book to read. And even on some pages, you will find a lift the flap that still has a cutout to find even more. And sometimes you'll find a page with a double flap. These books are very well done and very fun to read. You're going to see something new each time as you go through. And for a little pop-up book, they're $14.99. Not bad. For what you're getting inside this book, a pretty amazing value. Another new favorite is this one called Grandma's Favorite. And there's also a book, of course, called Grandpa's Favorite. And this book is going to take you around the world through every language, every culture, until you find that Grandma's favorite is, you can probably guess it, but let's take a look at a few of the different pages. My grandma's favorite chair has extra room for me. The two of us play pirates as we sail across the sea. My grandma's favorite quilt feels snugly warm like hugs. Inside we make a secret fort, outside we study bugs. And then you'll see Grandma's favorite hat, little workout grandma. Grandma's favorite dance moves. That could lead into something else for you sweet grandmas. Grandma's favorite flowers. Grandma's favorite sports. Grandma's favorite songs. Her favorite pets. Her favorite thing to do at the ocean. And then in the end, there's so many extra pages here. And in the end, it talks about Grandma's favorite. Her favorite time is any time my grandma spends with me. I can see this one being a favorite with a little inscription inside to your favorite little pumpkins. Now, Miss Molly's School of Manners is one that I've been waiting for. Lots of us have. I have lots of parents ask me about a manners book, and this one follows a little raccoon, excuse me, as he doesn't have very good manners. He needs to go to Miss Molly's School of Manners and learn all of those things before he can graduate. So there are things like the words to use, nice to meet you, shall I help you? Yes, please. And he goes through the entire day, starting off with his bad manners and meeting other people who help him with those manners. For example, in the P's and Q's practice room, in the listening carefully lab, in the sharing studio. Those are all places that he goes throughout the day. And then in the end, he asks if he needs to come back tomorrow. And she says, no, you've graduated. So he doesn't go back again, but he always uses his very nice manners. And this book reminded me a lot of Richard Scarry, which was books that I used to love to read as a child. And just the illustrations and the way that it's laid out kind of gave me that Richard Scarry feeling. The last one I'm going to show you for today is one for our upper level readers. And this is one of the new graphic classics, the graphic legends. And this is Sherlock Holmes, the Hound of the Baskervilles. And as you can see, this isn't for the little ones. This one will have some higher level reading, and it will also have just in that graphic novel form to draw kids in to the story. Lots of readers like to read in this form. I'm excited that we have added these to our Usborne collection. So that's a little look at the fiction books that we have. There are many, many more that came out as well, but that's just a little taste and a peek inside some of my favorites.